Okay, good afternoon everyone. Thank you for attending this Education Skills Culture Cabinet Board special meeting. My name is Councillor Alan Lockyer. I will be the chair for this meeting. Item agenda 2 is the welcome and roll call. Good afternoon and welcome to the special meeting. As I've said, this meeting today, the 17th of February 2022. To make you aware, today's meeting will be recorded, and I'd like to welcome many members of the public and press to today's meeting. Can I kindly ask you to observe the meeting only, and as you are not allowed to speak or participate. Please ensure that your phones are switched to silent for the duration of the meeting. In addition, can I refer you to the protocols for remote meetings which have been previously circulated. The next item on the agenda is to do a roll call, and as I previously stated, I am Councillor Alan Lockyer, chair of today's meeting. Tammy, would you take the roll call, please?
Thank you, Chair. Yes, I've noted you as present. Thank you. Councillor Annette Wingrave.
Present, Tammy.
Thank you. Kath Gilbert.
Present, Tammy.
Thank you. Ian Guy.
Present, thanks, Tammy.
Thank you. And myself, Tammy Davis. Then we are the roll call is complete, Chair.
Thank you very much, Tammy. Moving on to agenda item 3 then. Chair's announcements. I have no announcements for today's meeting. Item agenda 4 is declarations of interest. Are there any declarations of interest, Tammy?
No, Chair, not that I see you. No.
Okay. All right, if we suddenly decide there are, Tammy will forward you an electronic version of the form to complete, which you should email back to her. Next agenda item is the minutes of the previous special meeting. All right, I've had nothing to the contrary, and I'm led to believe that this is a true and accurate record of the meeting. Would you like to second that, Councillor Wingrave?
Yes, I'll second that.
Thank you. There we are then. Okay.
Sorry, I'm having trouble with my microphone.
Yeah, it is a bit. You're like Norman Collier, if you can remember who Norman Collier is.
Yes, just about.
All right. Okay, then item agenda 5 is the appointment and removal of local authority governors. I have not had the list, Tammy, so can you share the screen or?
Yes, of course I can, Chair. Just to confirm, that was sent around via ModGov. So you should have had it, but I will certainly bring that pack up for you now. If you just bear with me, Chair. Thank you. Let's have a look now.
So, I'm on ModGov now. What would it be under then?
It's under the special meeting of the 17th of February. Right. No problem me sharing my screen now, thanks, so that's okay. Let's have a look if I can remember how to do it. Yes, there we go. Can you see that, Chair?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, and on your screen as well, it starts with Blaenhonddan Primary? That's
right, yes.
Okay, great, Chair, over to you.
Right, okay. Well, actually, I'll pass over to Kath, if you like, and Kath can talk us through it. I noticed there's a non-primary school, but it's immediate, but there's nobody being appointed, so, okay, right.
No, so that's no effect on your Chair.
Right. Yeah, great.
Okay, so in this report of the 17th February, there are 21 schools listed and 17 wards are affected. So if I start off with the first one, Blaenhonddan Primary, an application has been received from Mr Andrew Collins, who wishes to be considered for reappointment to Blaenhonddan. Mr Collins has been a governor in Blaenhonddan for many years and has been chair of governor for a number of years as well.
Right.
So, do you agree?
I agree. Do you agree?
I agree, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. The next school then is Cefn Saeson Comprehensive School. Right. And Councillor Mark Prothero has applied to be considered for reappointment. Councillor Prothero has been governor in Cefn Saeson for a number of years, prior to which he was a governor in Melin Primary School.
Yep, that's fine. I know Mark is, Mark, it's fine.
Okay. The next school then is Coed Frank Primary School.
Right.
To date, no nominations or applications have been received for this vacancy.
Okay.
So move to defer to the next meeting.
Yep, that's fine, Kath. Yeah.
Maybe, Chair, if it's okay with you, we could take Coed Frank, Crynant, Carmarthen, Dwyravalen Comp and Knoll Primary School, all to be deferred to the next meeting, because they're all future appointments to be made.
That's fine by me. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
Okay, so I won't go through them. Right.
We're on, sorry, Kath, I've thrown you now. We're on Llangadw
Yeah.
Comp now.
And
My
Gatto
fault.
Comp now, page 13, if you've got the paper in front of you. So an application form has been received from Mr. Leighton Veal, who wishes to be considered for reappointment. Mr. Veal has been governor at this school previously. His governor is coming to an end on the 30th of April this year, his governor's term of office. So he'd be, he's applying to be a governor again from the 1st of May.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay
Fine.
with.
Yeah.
Yep. Cheers, Annette. Thank you.
Okay, the next school then that we have is Rose Primary School. An application form has been received from Mrs. Sharon Atkins, who wishes to be considered for reappointment. Her current term of office at the school is coming to an end on the 30th of April, so she would be appointed from the 1st of May this year again.
Fine by me. All right, Annette.
Yeah, fine by me.
I have to say that my grandchildren attend Rose Primary School, if that's a declaration of interest.
Ian,
Yeah.
how do you feel? I believe that would be just a personal interest. How do you feel about that?
Yes, I mean, it's a decision for Councillor Lockyer whether he thinks any member of the public would think having your grandchildren in the school would influence his decision. So you could declare it and remain and vote if that's what you felt.
Yeah, just to make it, known, that's fine, but I wouldn't think it would preclude me now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chair. I'll send you the form.
All right, Kath, you can breathe again, that's right.
Okay, Readerville Primary School. Mr. Vivian Thomas has applied to be considered for reappointment. Again, his term of office comes to an end on the 30th of April this year, so he's applying to be considered from the 1st of May again. Mr. Thomas has been governor in Readerville Primary School for quite some time, and he's also chair of governors at Cwmtawe Comprehensive School.
Yeah, that's okay, Kath. All right, with you, Annette?
Yes, fine.
Good.
Now we've got some some vacancies again. Do you want to go through them, Tammy? Have you mentioned them?
Yes, yes, of course, Kath. Thank you. If that's all right, Chair. So
Yeah.
these three schools are appointments for future meetings. Sandfields Primary School, St Joseph's Catholic Infant School, St Joseph's Catholic Junior School. Future appointments to be made, if that's okay with you, Chair.
Yeah, defer to next meeting.
Lovely,
Yeah,
thank you.
it's
Okay.
fine.
Right, cheers, Annette.
Okay, so the next school we've got is St Joseph's Primary School. We've had an application from Mrs. Gail Davis, who wishes to be considered for appointment to the position of governor of the school. Mrs. Davis's daughter currently attends St Joseph's Primary School. We've received two very good references, one from Louise Davis, a former colleague, and another from Claire Brannigan. Professionally, Mrs. Davis is a business analyst, although she doesn't state where she is a business analyst.
Right, but the references are good in sound, I think. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay with me, Annette.
And me.
Thank you.
Yeah, Kath, and these, I believe, three future appointments to be made. So
Right.
thanks, Kath. Two to Tonna Primary School, one to YGG Blind Delice, future appointments to be made. So, Chair, if you feel fit, that can be deferred to a future meeting.
Yeah, okay, absolutely, Tammy. All right,
It's
Annette?
fine. Yes,
Yeah,
it's
good.
fine.
Thank you.
Okay, so the next school is YGG Cwmlynfer. So we have two vacancies there, but only one applicant. So request to defer one of these appointments to the next meeting. And then the other vacancy, there's been an application from a Mrs. Catherine James. Two very good references on Catherine. She's currently a community councillor in Ystlefera and a trustee at Catch Food Bank in Ystlefera. And in her professional life, she is a director of a research company.
Yep. Yeah, I think Catherine is a good candidate there. Thank you.
Yes, I'm happy with that.
Okay. So the next one, the next two. Why did you point it out? Why did you roll 7? There are vacancies there, but no applications. So request to defer both to the next meeting.
Yeah, that's fine. Annette?
Yeah, happy.
Okay, and the next school then is Neath Primary School. And we've had an application from Mr. Scott Barnes, who wishes to be considered for the appointment to position of governor at this school. Mr. Barnes is the I can't say it, ALN Co at Llangatog Comprehensive School currently, and he's had 2 very good references, one from Alan Rowlands, the head teacher at Llangatog, and one from Paul Morgan, the head teacher at Neath Primary.
Well, I think that probably speaks for itself. That's great.
Yes, I'm happy with
that.
Yeah.
Agreed. And the last one, I nearly dropped my papers, is Ysgol Bay Baglan. An application form has been, there are three vacancies at this school. There were, when the papers were published, there were only 2 vacancies, but since the papers have been published, we've had a letter of a resignation from Mr. Sam Greasley, who was the head teacher at Awel Moor. So there are currently 3 vacancies at this school now, okay? So an application form has been received from Mr. Joshua Fulcher, who wishes to be considered for an appointment to the position of governor at this school. Mr. Fulcher is a self-employed music teacher, and he's had 2 short but good references, one from Councillor Chris James and one from Mr. Mark Edwards.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it for today. Thank you.
Fabulous. Thank you very much, and thank you, Councillor Wingrave, for stepping in.
That's okay. Thank you.
Helping
Peter
out. Yes. His allegiance with Kevin Syson is probably a bit too close. Yeah.
Yes.
Great. And Kath, I'll see you tomorrow. Is it going ahead as normal?
Yeah.
Sorry, Chair, to interrupt there. Just before we close the meeting, you have no urgent items. Just to.
Well, you're right. I haven't. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Chair.
So that would therefore end the business for today, and thank you all for attending.
Okay. Thank you all.